All right, to the markets now, and the JSE started the week on a flat note. It's a very mixed day on the local market. Gary Booysen from Rand Swiss joins me now. Gary, good afternoon. Thanks for chatting to us. We presumably opened the week with still some uncertainty on the Omicron virus, so shares generally subdued, Gary. Nothing special happening today, is it?
So we had a very tough session in Asia this morning. We saw the likes of Evergrande, that story around the Chinese property developer, still trundling on, shares down over 20%. That just bringing a negative flavour into the Asian trading session, and certainly concerns around the Omicron variant still surfacing. But as the day progressed, I think we managed to put some of that behind us. Overall, all share index managed to chalk up about a third of a percent gain, largely driven by resources, which essentially are a little bit in the way of recovery stock. So we had the likes of Anglo American up over 3%. Industrial still under a little bit of pressure, down around just over 0.4%. That led lower by the likes of Aspen, down around 5%. But that share has had an incredible run up, and MTN down 3.81%.
So, Gary, I mean, many of the interim results over this period would show the damage of those July riots on their books. I mean, we saw that with the retailers not so long ago. But I see today Tongaat Hewlett talking of a substantial loss as a result of those riots.
So Tongaat Hewlett's an interesting company. It's there's more going on there than just the riots and the impact that's having on its business. So. Yes, the riots have had an impact on milling performance. Yes, the disruptions thanks to COVID have also impacted the ability to produce sugar. But a lot of the value in Tongaat has been in the potential unlock of the property business, and what they can do in terms of development. Now, obviously, the civil unrest that we saw in June, July around KwaZulu-Natal is going to impact them, because that's obviously where a lot of the property is sitting. But it's more than that. We're seeing obviously hyperinflationary effects in Zimbabwe, although they did say strong market share gains made in sugar. It's a company that's in the midst of a turnaround after, I suppose, what you can call a corporate scandal as well. So they're difficult to read the numbers, obviously with a big tax impact as well, impacting profits and putting the share into a loss per share. It was only a trading statement, so not a lot of detail, but they are expecting a loss per share between 197 and around 179.
And Gary, before I let you go, I see the list of companies getting onto this mandatory vaccine process. It's getting longer. We haven't had an agreement yet as far as NEDLAC is concerned. MTN, one of them, and I see interesting move on that share price today.
So the share price down a little bit. It's difficult to, I suppose, point only to the idea that they're going to offer, or at least they're going to insist on mandatory vaccines from January 2022. They also listed their Ugandan unit today, which saw the actual MTN group holding in the Ugandan business drop from around 93% down to 83%. But absolutely, looking at MTN, the CEO is saying that they have to supply a safe working environment, and a safe working environment, when you comply with health and safety standards, means a vaccinated workforce.
All right, we'll leave it there. Portfolio manager at Rand Swiss, Gary Booysen. Thanks very much indeed for talking to us. All right, let's